Baba Booey. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey. Are we here? Are we here? We're here. It's looking good, Baba Booey. Okay. There we go. Cranking those Final Fantasy tunes. We're here. We've made it. Look at the sunrise. Look at the sun. I think it's a sunrise. Either that or it's sundown. I'm going to assume wait, it's coming from the east. I think the sun rises in the east. No, I think it sunsets. I don't remember which way the sun sets. But we're here, we're back, and we're actually going through. And last we left off, we cleared the Palborough mines. We actually did it. We went all the way through and did the whole mines. And we're back. And it's time for motorcycles to be out and about. But it's also time for us to go out and continue the main quest. So, I'm actually going to look it up right now what our current mission is looking like. So, I got it right in here. Bastok rank 1-3. Okay. Speak to the guard in front of the gatehouse and complete fetishism requirements aligned with already good. So, in front of the gatehouse. So, this is the gatehouse, and I gotta talk to the guard in front of it, which I believe is Pavel. I believe Pavel is the one we need to talk to. What's up, Pavel? You are at Bastok's West Gate. Go through the gate if you want to go to South Gustaberg. Well, you're not the one I'm looking for, then. Cletus? Cletus? Are you the one, Cletus? Mission currently available are as follows. Yes, that's the one I want. The Palborough mine... Why does it always come back to the Palborough mines? The Palborough mines were once our main source of mithril, have been under beastman control for some time. We want you to hunt these beastmen, the Quadov, and bring back a Quadov fetch head, a Quadov fetch torso, and a pair of Quadov fetch arms, and a pair of Quadov fetch legs, as proof of your accomplishments. You must present all 4 items to me or one of my colleagues in order to complete the mission. I accept. You cannot undertake 2 missions at the same time. Finish the one you're... Given to adventurers who have proven themselves in the records of eminence, this tawny and reflective ticket is indispensable for acquiring special orbs from the Adventurers Mutual Aid Network. That's fine. The moles. I still have all the moles. We're good. I did get a new ring too as of login. Experience points boost plus 150. Maximum duration 720 minutes. Maximum bonus 30,000. Level 1 all jobs. Well, we'll keep that in our pocket for now. Oh my goodness. View house. Do I have any of the fetch items? Oh, thank goodness I've got some. Fetch legs. I did it! Literally months of dealing with those damn turtles. I already have all the items. I think I have to go and actually get them out at the Mog House, I think. Which is fine. I'll walk there. Months. And I mean Months. What's up, Chemmy? Months of fighting turtles. Months. And I already have all the items, baby. Joke's on you. I used to be an adventurer like you till I took an arrow in the knee. Oh, Hawk. Welcome tonight. I've got great news. I just took on the main quest. The main quest involves me going to the Palboro mines to kill the Quadov. But guess what? I've spent the last few months fighting the Quadov. So guess what? I already have all the items that I need to turn in. I just have to go to my house and go and get them. The Quadov have been slayed so much by me, I already have all the items. Everything I need to destroy them. To destroy this quest. I just gotta go turn it in. I'm just gonna go turn in this mission, and I'm all set. So I just gotta go to my Mog house. I feel good. By the way, Captain, I was talking to you earlier on in the week. Very sorry about your hand. I hope it's doing really well right now, man. I can't imagine it felt good. I'm happy it's at least wrapped up and I think he said casted. I hope it does better. I hope it's doing good at the moment, and I hope everything is feeling a lot better. You're my homie. I want my homies to be okay. You're the captain of this ship. Where's my Moogle? There you are. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I know. You want me to do missions for you, bud. I know. Nice. I agree, Hawk. We have everything we need. So, first off, I'm going to also be putting some things in there. I believe, yeah, my storage is filled, but we're just going to take some things and put some things back in. So 1, 2, 3. Well, let's go back and forth between items. And fetched legs. Bingo. Alright, let's give you some stuff. I don't know what I'm going to need these moles for, but here, have 10 of them. Have 10 of these moles. They've just been gnawing at my pocket. A sheet of dark steel used by the Quadop. Put it in there. I already have beastman seals in there, so put another one in the bucket. And yeah. And then auto it. And that should help me out. Yes. There, good. It stacked a lot of the stuff I already had. Good. So, with that being said, we're going to go turn in these items. And I don't have any items for the house yet, my Moogle friend. I will. I'm working on it. I've learned a lot of things. We're working on getting there, I promise. But right now, I'm going to go turn this in and be one happy boy. Yes, my hand is doing well. I'll be in the cast for 4 weeks and then a removable splint for another 2. I'm dreading these 4 weeks. I believe you'll do it, Hawk. I have full faith in you. I'm sorry you're in the first place, but it'll get better. As things heal, I mean, I won't lie to you. When I had my cast on my leg and everything, it does get annoying, especially the itchy parts that happen now and then, but I think you'll do it. I think you got this. And then after it's over, it's just another piece of history, and it's all set in stone, and you'll be good and happy, and yeah, you'll just be good. I couldn't figure out where to take it from there, but I promise things will get better. I promise. Things always get better in life. Even when you think things get worse, there's always silver linings. There's always something that happens that makes things better. Alright, so I need to go and turn in the mission. I didn't think we'd be getting the main mission. I want to go main mission, side mission, main mission. I didn't think we'd be done that quick. So, Cletus? Yeah, I'm just going to call you Cletus. Yeah, you're going to tell me I can't. I know, I got to trade with you. That's what I have to do. So let's do that. We're going to give you these items, bud. I am so happy I have these items. So, fetch head, fetch torso, fetch arms, fetch legs. This is my 4th cast ever. All of them have been hand-wrist injuries. My man, that's somewhat impressive, actually. That's, I hope everything is well, at least. Has it been the same hand each time? Or has it been, like, different ones back and forth? Take them, Cletus. Oh, there we go. Good, you've brought all 4 parts of the doll. As a special bonus for the value of it, you've been awarded the following. Lightning crystals. Okay. You brought all 4 parts of the doll. I am raising your rank to 2 for completing this mission. Congratulations. Why, thank you. If you've been to the Palboro Mines, you must know the serious nature of the threat the beastmen pose to our civilization. Not anymore, they aren't. I took care of that problem a while ago. Don't worry. They're not going to be an issue anymore. I put them in their place. They understand now. As a Bastocker, is that what we're called, Bastockers? That sounds more like an insult, you Bastocker. As a Bastocker, you're expected to take on more missions and go on conquest to preserve Bastok's brilliant future. But I cannot give you a new mission at this time. You need to collect rank points before taking on new missions. You can receive rank points by participating in conquests and donating the crystals you acquire to guards, or by undertaking missions you've previously completed. Ask the High Guard near the gatehouse if you wish to hear more about conquests. God damn! They gave me a little fun thing too. Oh, Dalzak, you're back! Hey, how's it going, man? We have completed our mission as well. Oh, if it isn't Dalzak, you slugger. I see that you've made it home safely. Did anything strange happen in the Mines District while I was away? I had a bad feeling about that place. It's nothing official, but I did hear from a guard there that Mr. Dalzak, where he has, oh, hey, Maka. Where he has what? Oh, that's not Dalzak's voice. Where he has what, Gwill? It seems as if Wary has left on his journey of rebirth. I see. We all knew the day would come eventually, but the Gulka in the Mines District will still be sorrowful. What should we do, Mr. Dalzak? Keep calm, Gwill, you little bastard, you Bastocker. You can live for your life always depending... You can't live your life always depending on others, you little Bastocker. However, we are all worried. I will make preparations to set out again and investigate Wary's disappearance. Obtained a 1,000 gil. Cletus? What's it looking like, bud? Missions currently available as follows. I'm not going back, okay? I'm not going back to those mines. Cletus, I killed all of them. They're dead. I'm not going back. Okay? I've come to terms with that in my life, okay? Okay. My first cast was actually the first and second. I had broken both wrists at the same time. Then it was left and now my right. Just on a roll, Captain. Like I said, I'm a bit impressed. Honestly, I'm a little bit impressed. But promise me you'll at least be a little careful with the cast on. I don't want my homies, my pirate crew to get hurt that much. Be safe. Please promise me you'll be safe. I want everyone to be safe. Especially all of my people. Even not my people. Everyone in general needs to be safe. Okay, we live in unsafe times. I don't know where I was going with that one. Alright, so let's take up tutorials, missions in Bastok. I can do yep. I figured I've been doing side quests. I should be able to do this. Alright. Speak to the guard in front of the gatehouse and complete the crystal line. Requirements aligned with Bastok, completion of fetches, and accumulation of a certain number of rank points. Easy. I did do the main mission. I want to go do some side missions now. I will take that mission upon myself, though. Good. And I have to be aligned with those two, yeah. So I'm not going to worry about you guys. Perhaps these... Things of prayer requires level 3+. Oh, yeah, the Mog House. That's the Mog House stuff. Weapon skills... Is there anything here for my weapon skills? Okay, what's this? Complete the quest, The Walls of Your Mind, and obtain the weapon skill. Oh, I can... Oh, okay. How do I get these weapon skills? Oh, it tells me where they are. So, speak to Ogby in Port Bastok, completing the quest, The Walls of Your Mind, and obtain the weapon skill, Asuran Fists. I don't mind getting some more weapons. I mean, some more abilities. Ground Strike? Bastok Mines. Interesting. I can get some more moves. Decimation. Oh, I haven't been there yet. Steel Cyclone. Speak to Iron Eater in the Metalworks. Complete the quest, The Weight of Your Limits. It doesn't hurt that bad, but how have you been? I don't want to make this about me. You can make it, Hawk. I don't mind talking about you anytime, my man. Life's been good. Life's been really, really good, actually. I have a story I can tell, but first let's focus on getting some missions, and I'll tell you a story while we're doing things. The Weight of Your Limits, and yeah, give me it. Anything I can get in Bastok, I want. So, Azuran Fist, yes. What was it? Ground Strike, Bastok Mines, yes. Spiral Hell? Geez, Spiral Hell! Blade Coup. I don't have that. Okay, wait. So, Tachi. I think that's samurai moves right there. Black Halo. I have to go back to Windhurst. Retribution. Empty Reel Arrow. That's Windhurst again. Detonator. Speak to Sid the Met. Yeah, talk to him. Shoot first. Ask questions like. Geez, some of these are really cool names. What's this one? Speak to complete the quest. The Gobbler Bag Part 1 and expand your inventory. Hold to 35 items. Requirements. Reputation of that name is vaguely familiar or the like. Okay, I don't have that yet. I'd have to see what my reputation is. Quest for weapon skills. Just did that. I can't do level cap increases yet. Warrior artifact. I am not level 40 plus. I'm not there yet. Missions. Rhapsody. We're working on that. Bastok I'm already working on. I'm not ready for that. I think we're good at the moment. Okay. So, I think at the moment I have everything I need for now. And I'm just going to do some side quests. I'll figure out what side quests, and then I'll get to some story time. It's a good story. It's a really nice story. But first, I just want to see what we're looking at. Quests. Okay, weapon skill. Wait. Okay, I haven't used it that many. I'm getting there. I'm almost up to that many. Total damage. We're getting closer. Have I not completed any of these yet? I don't think I've completed any of these yet. We're getting there. Side quests are the best quests. I agree, they are the best quests. We just need to find the right side quest for the day. What side quest is going to take a... I could go fishing for rusty buckets. I could look for some rusty buckets. I think I gotta go buy another pole, but I can do some rusty bucket fishing. Beauty in the Gulf. Clients Cornelia. Amazing. Cornelia's always great. Bring a chunk of zinc ore to Talib of the Tunshodo in Perborosted. Monsters in Gustaberg are known to drop the ore. So, since that's the top of my list, then there's also... Wait. So those are... Oh, those are completed. We're not doing completed. We're doing... So current. I have a lot of current. I was going to say, that one sounded familiar. We've done stuff with Cornelia before. What's the top of my list? The Siren's Tear. Find the Siren's Tear for while the rare gem is known to occasionally appear in the shores of the Gustaberg River. Seek the Bard in Port Bastok restaurant to listen to a story. I did that, though. I forget what the story was. It's been so long, but I've talked to him already. Welcome to Bastok. Wear a shell shield so they know who you... I don't have a shell shield. The Quadov's Curse wants you to shut himself away from the rest of the world. Find him an item to hide in, something big enough to hide his whole body. So let's look up Quadov Curse and see what I gotta do for that one. What's the Quadov Curse entail? And then we'll get to some story time. What do I need? I'm going outside, but he thinks that if you brought him something large to hide in, it would help. Yep. Taking the hint from the name of the quest between a Quadov backplate. Where's an easy place I can get this thing? Amethyst Quadov, North Gustaberg, South Gustaberg, Palborough Mines, not going back there, Kronstadt Highlands, and then North Gustaberg. Okay, we're not doing that. So, Worst case, I'll just go to one of the Gustaberg areas and fight the Amethyst Quadov. That'll be one of our goals. Let's get rid of that. I have a lot of stuff just horking up my space on my computer right now. Okay, so let's get you open. Haha, fishing. I need to level my fishing in RuneScape. My dude, RuneScape was a time. I never maxed anything or got the capes, but man, I would go nutso freako to get some fishing done. Oh, I loved it. Going lobster fishing with the nets. It was so good. I loved it. Cooking everything after to get the cooking skills up. Oh, I went to the islands off of in the game. Took the boats to the islands and just spent my time fishing and cooking. That's all I did. It was, really, really good memories with RuneScape. I love it so much. Items. I need my items. So where can I, okay, status, warrior. There should be, don't need master levels, combat skill, craft skill. Everything should be a 0 still. Currencies, unity, display the list of really. Don't need that. Playtime. 2 days, 3 hours, so I'm still very new. I want profile. Nation of Bastok, race Hume, home point, Selbina, hells yeah, rank 2, yeah, I'm getting up there. Monstrosity. Okay, we're getting there. Title, Mary's Guide. How can I change my titles? I'm gonna look up how to change titles. Mary's Guide doesn't sound like threatening of a pirate, a future pirate. I'm happy I have it. Title changes are repeating an objective even if you have already received the title. So I have to do it again? What's a really good piratey one? I have Mary's... Wow, that is a lot. What? How many titles are there? There's 1,100 titles in this game. And I'm stuck with Mary's Guide. I mean, screw it, I'll take it. I've been leveling my necromancy. I got to 80. So when I was a kid, I never paid for membership, so I've never had like necromancy or anything. I have the old school RuneScape on my phone. I should start it up, old school RuneScape, and actually get a membership. I should actually do that. I want to stream RuneScape one day, but again, like big MMOs are like like this takes a while. It's on the list someday. Old school RuneScape will never go anywhere. It was so popular they gave it its own thing. Old school RuneScape, they have sailing now, I think. Old school RuneScape ain't going anywhere. I can guarantee that. I'll fight to the death to make sure it stays. Okay, so do I have a Quadov backplate? I don't think I have that. I have Mary's Horn though. I have a Quadov back scale. Does the back scale count? Are we looking for a back scale? Back scale or back plate? What are we looking for here? A back plate. He wants a back plate. Okay. 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 That's what he wants. If that's what he wants, I'll give it to him. I have to go fight amethysts. I'm literally going to slaughter every single one of them, but like I said, side missions, main missions, side missions, main missions. We fluctuate. I wanna get a lot of this stuff taken care of, and I know for main missions, I'm still really powerful for main missions. I need to get a little caught up, so side missions aren't a bad way of doing that. So I gotta go find some Amethyst Quadov. Yay me. Alright. I couldn't get into OS old school RuneScape, but the newer one is taking over my nightlife. Is it okay? So I've never played the new one because I'm an OG RuneScaper. What? Is it good? Like, would you say have you played original RuneScape? Would you say it's just as good, not as good, their own kind of things in their own ways? Ornery, I don't need anything to do with the sheep. I need Quadov. Goblin Digger. Okay, I know the Quadov. I need to go towards the west. The west will have my Quadovs. An Amethyst Quadov we're looking for. Amethyst Quadov. And I need to slaughter them. I'm so much more higher level than them, too. I feel bad for doing this. I'm just going to go in and keep... Well, I mean, it makes the mission easier. Just got to go in and keep killing Amethyst Quadov. What are they going to do? All attack me at once? Then I'll just hit them all at once. I don't even need to summon any of the other trusts I have. I can just go and do this solo. I'm not worried about any of them. Alrighty. Quadov? Are the Quadov here? There's an Amber Quadov. Where's your brother, the Amethyst Quadov? I need Amethyst Quadov. Where are they? I know you're hiding them. Amethyst Quadov. Oh, sir. Excuse me, sir. I've come to murder you. I need your shell. This won't take too long, I promise. See, it's already over. I don't want... Unless you've got your shell in this chest, I don't care. I'll try, though. Second digit is even. The first digit is 7, 8, or 9, so that kind of helps. Okay. Greater than 76. That still doesn't... It helps, but not by a lot. It doesn't help by a lot. The second digit is 4, 5, or 6. It still doesn't help. There's too many options. So it's either... so it's either 84 or 86, or 80 or 94 and 96. Better give me a good hint. So it's either 84 or 94. I'll guess 84. Yeah, 84. Of course it was 94. From my experience, the newer RuneScape is easier. That's the best way to put it. Okay. And like I said, I've always been an OG. It's just, it's what I grew up on. You know, I wouldn't mind trying new RuneScape, especially since it would be, no matter what, old or new, I'd have to start from scratch. I mean, I used to be pretty high level in the originals. I used to be pretty good. Not trying to toot my own horn, but I was not bad. So I need more amethyst. Amber. That's a lot of saplings. Amethyst Quadov. Gotta go north. So north is the Amethyst Quadov. Any more? Gotta go north. Okay. But yeah, I wouldn't mind giving either a play. I'm definitely more in tune with the old school style, and I never did the paid membership, so I never did everything. So there's a lot in old school RuneScape I would love to get to and do. A lot of skills, houses, all of that I'd love. Wow, that was quick. I really went in swinging on him with that one. Quadov backplate, we got what we want. We're out of here. I will open the chest, though, just to be a sport. I will indulge you since you gave me what I wanted. You had a hunch the second one is even. Is this going to be the exact same thing? If I guess 94, would that work? The second digit is... This is literally walking up to me 94. Why, hello, Jason. Welcome back for another evening. I got great news. I already completed a main mission. I already had all the They're going to send me back to the mines. I already had all the Quadov items in my inventory. I already finished it. I literally just sat there and gave him the items. So now I'm just doing a side mission just to get some more rank up. I already have enough rank to continue the story, but kind of just want to go back and forth and just, you know, get some missions done. By the way, Jason, this is Captain. Captain, this is Jason. Captain has been here for quite a while. And he's been on the streams for quite a bit. And then Captain, Jason, is actually the guru of Final Fantasy I've been learning from. He's a very, very smart man. Trust me, he's taught me a lot. While you've been gone, Captain, Jason has, like, he's filled my brain with knowledge. I'm now probably one of the smartest people to ever live in this world because of Jason. So yeah, get to know each other. It's great. It's great that everyone's here. I just finished getting a back plate because I need to get it. So, second digit, so 4, 6, so Again, it doesn't really help me much. Let's see what we got. One of the 2 digits is 3, so 30... It's either 32 or 34. If I have enough attempts, I'll just do that. 32 and 34 right now. Yeah, we've got enough. 32 and 34. It's 34 then. That's all it can be is 34. Give me my treasure. It's not going to be good treasure, but give me treasure. All treasure helps. What do we got? I mean, I'll take them. They look cool. Yeah, I'll take it. And what was the other thing we had? Ziffos? Oh, it's a sword. Yeah, sure. Let's take that. I can put it in my my Mog house. Alrighty, let's go turn this side mission in now. Yeah, we gotta go forward a bit. The Keeper of the Forgotten Lore. That's right, Captain. Jason holds the tome of knowledge. He's been teaching me from the spell book of the ancients. For instance, I have pants now. That wasn't Jason, that was me, but Jason was still here for it. Everyone who's here gets partial credit on the assignment. Everyone gets some points towards their graduation ceremonies. So Ziphos is gonna go in. Well, actually, while I'm here, let's take a look at those glovies. Or mine. So defense 7. I'm still an active player, so not that ancient. LOL. He's currently the Wait. Pants? I know, Captain. This is a big development. Trust me. Everyone was also in disbelief when they were here. There were multiple people here that were like, "Are you kidding me?" I know. This is a very monumentous occasion. I'm giddy with jubilant excitement. I've wet myself. I'd show you, but then I'd have to stand up. I've wet myself. There's pee-pee in my pants right now from the level of excitement that I currently hold. It's exciting times. Wait a minute. Is that glove? No, it's... Oh, wait. Yeah, it is. So the glove, I can fight hand-to-hand. So nothing... Nothing against hand-to-hand players. That's fine. The monk classes. I am going to put that also in that Mog house. The quest for the pants ended last week. It was an arduous journey. I didn't think it was coming. We finished Palborough Mines last week, Captain. And I have the previous stream up, but also I'll be making an episode out of it in the coming months. But the pantsless pirate. I know. It was a shock to me too, to know that this pirate's gonna have to change his epithet now. But look, I still got a stripper top. I still have my chesticles showing, and they're pretty big chesticles. If I find another good pair of pants and put them on, and they show my legs, we'll be back in business. I promise. I'm just going with highest stats at the moment. And I don't know about you, and you'll see in a moment. I don't know about you, Captain. But I thought my cat was near my foot. I felt something like, I thought she was nudging my foot. It's like, what is that? Najee messed up again. When will that boy learn that others are depending on him? Oh, Najee. But if you take a look, Captain, I still have the finest, let me put it in walk. I still have the finest ass in all 3 of the kingdoms. I don't know about you, but that's still a win in my book. The finest of glutes. Look at that. I don't know about you, but if I had to sacrifice my my thighs to show off that bootay, I think I can live with that. I think the world is ready to see what I'm packing in there. For my bottom, you know, if anyone's thinking of anything dirtier in the front, get your mind out of the gutter. We already know that situation. There's a reason in high school my character was known as Tuna Can Jim. There's a reason. Alright, so I want quests. And we were doing Quad Off Curse. Port Bastok. He's over at the port. Ah, the glute. That's right. Spontaneous bootay, they calls him in the club. He goes walk in like, damn. I'm like, that's right. Spontaneous, tried and true, every day, all day, every day. Those glutes are here. So let's go and turn in this quest. Let's go turn in, give this guy the shell he's looking for. That way he'll be a happy camper. Also, I'll put things in my mog house later. Right now, we're going to go to the port. Okay, and I don't know which house he is in. Let's just go number 3. I don't know what house he's in, so we're just going there. Yeah, so we're going to get that taken care of. And since I'm doing another side quest, I guess it's main mission time again. I don't know. I don't know whether to just get more side missions done and just keep leveling up a bit, or just keep going with the story. I don't know. All that walking is paid off. I know. I mean, the glutes are just thick. He's thicker than a Snicker. When I hear them clap, it sounds more like rocks hitting one another. That's what... Here, I've got... So I have these little bowls I had from... So, long story short, I really do like creme brulee. I know how to make it. I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I got these ceramic bowls when I found pre-made ones once, and they're amazing little bowls. They're dirty right now because I've been snacking with them, but they're amazing little bowls, and there's like ceramics, and they're great for the ovens and everything, especially this one's made from like clay. So I'm going to use these as an example so you understand what we're dealing with. When he walks, all you hear is... That's what you hear. That's the power of those glutes. He could crush boulders with them. Alright, so where is this man's house? Who needs it turned in? No, we don't need missions. We need quests. Nice bowls. I know, like, they were... So, okay. Again, it's dirty right now because I was eating nuts out of this one. Just a trail mix. But, really quick side note, and we'll keep going. So, I went in, and, you know, they're in the dessert aisle at, like, Targets and Walmart, and it's just creme brulee. So, they're just pre-made creme brulees you just put in your oven, okay? So, I've got this, and it comes in the bowl, and you eat the creme brulee, you break the top, and you eat it. Really nice. It's the fact that they give you this bowl. You get this. This is worth more than the creme brulee, okay? I think the entire thing was like $10, but you get like 2 each. So I've got 2 of these, and I got 2 of these little red ones. So it's like, like $10. Yeah, you'd be like, oh, that's $10 for 2 little bowls. What? You get the creme brulee with it. In my mind, I get to keep the bowls. Yeah, let's do that. Just a house of nice little bowls. I like them. They're really nice and just to have around the house. So Koran is the one looking for me. I'm coming, Koran. He should be towards the end of the town, I believe. Bagnarok is a great name. Yeah, I think he's further. A store selling a real bowl with food? I know, right? Mind-blowing. It's like there's a company out there that actually cares what they're serving their food in. And it's like you gotta put it in the oven too. So it's just like, that's the great thing about the creme brulee thing they sell. Because it's like, well, what else am I gonna put it in the oven with? A metal bowl? Which they could have done. They could have been a tin bowl. You know, honestly, they could have done tin. They could have just sold little tin things that it goes in. And you know what? I would have understood that. I would have been like, you know what? Makes sense. Why not? But they give you little ceramic bowls. I know I'm gushing about ceramic bowls in my life. You can tell I'm in my 30s now. But it's just like... There's some companies that actually care. There's Corin. Where are you? You're in your house back there. I'm coming, bud. You know, there's some companies that actually do care about what they serve food in. You know, like, I get it. Like, cheap food comes with cheap things. I understand that completely. I've worked as a cook. I've worked with ordering. I get that. Like, you get what you get. It's the main, like, ABCs of ordering or, like, with food. Cheaper your cash is, the more less desirable the food or the food it comes in. You know, that's how it is. You know, now, that's why when it comes to food, I don't mind shelling out top dollar. So I sound like an idiot because I eat food that's expired because I'll buy them like in deals at stores. Like orange juice that's expired by 3 days, it's $1. I'll go and buy it because it's like it's $1 for like a half a liter of orange juice. Yeah, I'll take that. That's the quality all companies need to be at. I agree. Like, that's okay. I'm not trying to bash my own country of America here. I'm not trying to be that guy. But when it comes to America with distribution, and it comes to like, serving, or when it comes to supply and demand and everything, it really is quantity over quality for a lot of things. Or mostly in America, it's quality over quantity. No, it's quantity over quality. That's what it is. And it really is like, get everything out. Because in America, fast food, cheap and easy food, microwavable meals, things like that, that's high commodity. A lot of people go for that. So that's why they just shell it out like that. So if I have to pay $10 for creme brulee and I get 2 of them, but I get these little bowls, yeah, I don't mind doing it because I know it's going to cook well. It's going to taste well. It just seemed like a good idea. And I've had this bowl here. I think I've had both so I've had this one, I think for about 5 years, the 2 for this one. And for this one, I think I've had these red ones for about 3. So I think I've had these for about 5 years and 3 years respectively. And it's just good. I think it's just a good deal. I like that I can eat my meals like, well, they're microwavable, obviously, if they can be in an oven. And yeah, I just like them. Bonus, less waste for the landfills too. Agreed, that's less garbage. These are reusable. So in total, let's say hypothetically for 4 of the, we're playing Final Fantasy and we're talking about marketing and reusable and recycling, which is fine. So let's say like 5 years ago, I spent $10, right? So, and that's for 2. So each one, let's say, is worth $5, the creme brulee and the bowl. So the creme brulee is gone. So let's say let's be generous and say the creme brulee is only 20% of the cost per bowl. So we're looking at this by itself cost me $4. Let's say hypothetically just the bowl itself was $4. So $4, I've had this for 5 years. I'm literally spending change every year now to have it. I don't even pay it. Like, if you were to compare it to years, like, so for 4 years if I had it, that's $1 each year. 5 years, that's even cheaper. It's bang for your buck. That's how I always see things. That's why when I go to Subway, I get everything, literally everything on my sub when it comes to the veggies and sauces, because I don't have to pay extra for that. It's bang for your buck. I buy expired orange juices or juices because $1 to $1.50 for a liter to half liter, liter and a half, that's bang for your buck. I bought 40 Tostino's pizzas. I have a picture of it on my phone. 40 Tostino's pizzas. They were only $1 a piece, and the original price I think was like $1.50. Do the math. I saved 50 cents per pizza, times that by 40. What are we sitting at? So 20 bucks. I saved 20 bucks off of my food. It's basic. It's just the basics. And I get it. America, capitalism. I'm not bashing my own country. We're a capitalistic country. That's just how it works. That's how we are here. I'm talking to everyone like they're not from America, but if people are rewatching this, I'm American, so that's why. But it's the idea of just like money. You need money to make things work, which is true. That's why if you have to save the pennies you can, i.e., a penny, save where you can. Money is something that, yes, you can get more of, but if you hold on to your money and use it wisely, it can accrue. You can use more money. I'm all about savings, figuring credit scores, figuring that stuff out and working on credit, building that, manipulating credits. Like, that's what I've always done. Because right now is not a good example, because after knee surgery, I sunk a lot of money into that just to get that gone off my plate. Had knee surgery with about $7,000 I owed them back in September. As of May of this time, I don't owe them a single penny because I just paid everything off as quickly as I could and just called it good. Now my credit took a hit because I put a lot of my credit card stuff into it, but I'm getting personal at that point. I'm fixing that. Yeah, like I said, I just hate paying for stuff in increments. I'd rather pay for something all out and be done with it. That's just how I've always been. All right, bonus. That's what I didn't even think about that, Jason. Like I said, it's less landfill because I'm not an environmentalist, but even I will tell you, the earth is filled with a lot of stuff we've put in it now. Whether it be garbage, whether it be good things, like trees, like planting our own. Like, we've put a lot in, good and bad, and we are very good at putting garbage into it. Some countries have been able to figure that one out. We're still working on that part. We'll get there. I believe in us. We'll do it. Anyway, Coran, How's it going? What's wrong with me? I'm too scared to go outside. We already know that. I've got it. Oh, I've got what you need. I got what you need, Corin. Come here, you. I'm going to give you something you're going to like. No, I'm not talking to you. Come here. I'm trading with you. Take this back plate. It took a lot of time and effort to get this back plate. Took me 2 turtles I had to kill. 2. That was a lot of work on my part. Yeah, you want the back plate. Because I don't think I have anything else. There's a whole big floating island in the ocean made of trash. Yes, there is. Let me take care of this and I'll tell you about that. So, back plate. Yes, yes, this is great. Finally, I can sleep in peace. I'm never going out again. Haha. Well, I'm happy I got the bronze subligar. How you doing, Corin? You doing good now? Ah, it's you. That shell you gave me is great. I must have been a turtle in a past life. Don't say that to me, man. I've slayed a lot of quad off. I don't want to know if I've killed you or not. I thought they have a plan to get rid of it, though. I'm not sure. So, yeah, when it comes to the floating island, I forget, there's a name they gave the floating island out there. There's a name for it now. I don't remember, like... Well, I know this. I know this for a fact. In fact, you know what? Let me look it up quick. I remember hearing something about it, but can't remember the details. Let me look something up. Last I heard, I don't even think they know where it is. Because like, this was years ago, but they kept losing it. They kept on losing this damn thing. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch. That's what they're calling it. Yeah, that's the name it has now. Where is it located? Have they actually located it now? Lying between California and Hawaii. It's over there. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is 3 times the size of... What? 3 times the size of France and is the world's biggest ocean waste repository with 1.8 billion pieces of floating plastic which kill thousands of marine animals each year. It is that large? You're kidding me. You're legitimately kidding me right now. It's 3 times the size of France. Yeah, it's big. LOL. Yeah, that's bigger than big. That's literally three Frances. It's a microcontinent. Are we... Okay, look, I get it. It's between California and Hawaii, so I get it. Kind of, and I know we're the majority of it. I get it. It's kind of us, but why are we not doing anything right away? It's 1.8 billion. I get it, incinerating it's going to cause problems to the ozone with that much. I get that. Even someone who doesn't believe in global warming will admit, no, that's going to do something. 1.8 billion, 3 France. What? Worst thing is, if you eat sea fish, you are going to be eating some of it too, LOL. That's got to be visible from space. I think it is. Let me... I don't mean to keep going back and forth between Final Fantasy, but let me look it up. I believe you could probably see it from space. Wow. Yeah, Trash Island is the slang name for it. Trash Island. It is... It's massive. Let me see a picture from space. Don't tell me there is one. The giant Pacific Garbage Patch, also known as the Pacific Trash Vortex, is the world's largest ocean waste. I already know that. Let me give it a picture from space. Okay, I want to believe they do, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. You see, the worst part is, too, is that it probably has its own ecosystem now. So we not only would have to deal with it, we'd also have to figure out how to deal with the ecosystem that is now in Trash Island. And I don't know how we would deal with that. Because we have to get rid of it. We can't just have all of this stuff floating around. but we also have to figure out where we would place the displaced creatures in this environment that we have unfortunately created. Oh wait, I do want to see one thing. How many condoms in Trash Island? Volunteer. Oh my god. So, okay, this isn't Trash Island, but in 2009, volunteers found 26,617 condoms during the Ocean Conservancy's International Coastal Cleanup during 14,827 miles. So there were 26,617 condoms within 14,827 miles of coastal land. I get people are having sex, but are they doing it that much? Even just scooping it up would take a long time. Makes sense. You can see France from space, so you're bound to be able to see it. I agree. That's why it just boggles my mind. How many condoms would be in Trash Island? That's my question. If there was that many on the coast, imagine how much is in the actual island itself. Maybe that's what's keeping it afloat. Just a bunch of condoms. Just got air stuck in them, and that's what's floating the island. There's a bunch of air-trapped condoms. That's what's floating the island. Imagine that. Imagine that's how it's being done. That's the answer this entire time. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. So, come on. Oh, thank goodness, it's weaker. I can already tell I would have lost my pants again if I put those on. LOL. Hey, I'm asking the serious questions here. How many condoms are found in Trash Island, okay? We're all human. We all have needs and wants. How many people whip that thing out into the ocean, you know? They finish the deed and then just hawk that thing back like a rubber band and shot it off. I'm certain the answer is more than a dozen. I can see quite a few people doing that. What's good, Rin? Come on, Grandma, over here. Come on, Graham. You need a pinch of bomb ash, put some in your chimney, and light a fire. Then boom, your troubles are gone. Where am I gonna find... I keep telling my daughter-in-law about it, but young people these days never listen to their elders. That's the chimney I gotta clean. Where do I find a pinch of bomb ash? Let me look it up. I'm assuming it's gonna be the bombs. So, let's look that up. I could probably just buy it from somewhere too. Where am I finding bomb ash? The wisdom of elders, I believe, is the quest I'm doing. So I don't want to make... I could make it, but I don't really care about making it. Alright. Olaf at the Metalworks sells bomb ash. I'm okay going to get it. Green Thumb Moogle. Mining. So I'm not even near those places for mining. Balloon, bomb, shrapnel, grenade. And I know where I can find these guys, but they don't appear that often. So we're just going to go buy it. Alrighty. Olaf is at the Metalworks. We're going to go say hi to Olaf. I'm buying it from Olaf. I'd much rather buy it from Olaf and give it to a local person. I assure you a lot of people get it on down on the beach at nighttime. They sure do where I come from. Well, that's the weird thing. Like, I can understand if you're... Okay. I don't know how YouTube's going to feel about this conversation. But I get going, like, protection, which is a very good thing. Everyone should... In the words of Hobson at the end of Happy Massage... or Asian Massage, or whatever he called that song. You know, he even says it, and he's correct. Strap up, kids. Protect yourselves. I get that. But, like, you would imagine things would get sandy. Like, it is still, it has, like, lubricants on it, so there'd be sand on it, and it would clump up, and that's going and do into the thing with the thing, you know what I mean? I'd imagine it would not be pleasant. There are some places where bombs are always around, but most of them come out at dawn. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Like, not a lot normally just appear. So yeah, I'm just going to the Metalworks. I think Metalworks is just going to be the easiest. So let me hit a teleporter, and we're going to go to the Metalworks, and we're going to just get more side missions. I would do a main mission, but I just did one tonight. It's not that I don't want to do another. It's just, I won't lie. It also helps with like thumbnails because it just looks nice to have like a good mission thumbnail because, you know, people are doing stuff for it. But I mean, like, it's not even that I don't want to do it because of thumbnails. It's just, you know, I just think it just helps out to do it once a week. I get you. Never done it myself on the beach, so can't say for sure. I've never done that on a beach either. I must say, I don't... Like, here... If you're covered and there's the goopy goop on it, then it's going to get conglomerated on it. But if you're going in without the coverings and the gloopy gloops, I'd use better language, but YouTube. I would imagine it's easier to just get that stuff off. You know, like, it's not like you're dick. It's not like you're dipping the business in the sand and putting scoops in somewhere. You know, for YouTube's sake, we're talking about building sandcastles. We're talking building sandcastles. Never done it anywhere but a bedroom. So be careful with all the sand in a bedroom, because you're building sandcastles inside a home. That sand can get everywhere. Yep. So YouTube's aware we're building sandcastles, and the goop is kind of like the seawater, where if you kind of get some like sea muck and put on there, then you're just gonna you know, like just goop it. How boring, Captain. Well, some of us aren't as exotic as Jason here. Where have I built sandcastles? I built sandcastles everywhere. Flying the flag on the sandcastle. That's right. You know, we're all just flying our flags on these sandcastles we're making. I'm building structures on these sandcastles. Front doors, back doors, upper second floor doors. And I dig out those. I dig them out in my sandcastles all the time. That's how I build a sandcastle, boys and girls. That's just how it's done. We're gonna go to where was it? Oh, yeah, Metalworks. But yeah, we all build sandcastles in our own areas where we're comfortable building our sandcastles. We all build it. I build every extravagant sandcastle. See, Hawk still builds quite a few sandcastles in that bedroom. I've built. I know it's not the most courteous or gentlemanly to keep a sandcastle count, but I've built quite a lot of sandcastles. I have quite a few sandcastles under my my sandcastling bucket belt. I've done the sandcastlings. All right, so we need Oleg. Where's that Oleg? Ones that look like the Walt Disney Castle. I'm sure Captain has. I've built things. Let's just say I've built some really hefty Eiffel Tower sandcastles. That took some work. Better than Disney. I've built extravagant sandcastles. Sandcastles that many people have partaken in. Nice. Let's see. I've never built a sandcastle before with more than 2 people. I feel like I've always wanted to try having more than 2 people building a sandcastle. But it's just building sandcastles is like, it's a lot of work when you get a lot of people, a lot of hands involved, and no one knows what they're doing with half the stuff for the sandcastle. You know, it's on the list someday. You know, I'm not a savant with other people for sandcastles, but I feel like I'd make a good sandcastle builder in a large group. I feel I could contribute to the group pretty well building a sandcastle. I feel it'd be a great sandcastle. It'd be a glorious sandcastle. Made with my own 2 hands. Eat your heart out, Petra. Yeah, we're in the sandcastle building game here, ladies and gent. You know, some of us are sitting on the bench until the final play of the basketball game when the score is 90-12 and we finally get in. And then there's some of us who are the Kobe Bryants of sandcastles. Building a sandcastle solo can be great sometimes. I agree. I've built quite a few like solo sand. In fact, I'm fairly certain in my life I've gotten pretty good at building sandcastles by myself. I think I've made it to that point. I think my sandcastle game is top notch at this point. I think I've figured out I've gotten some of the mustard on the sandwich for that one. I agree, Captain. Nothing like admiring your own handiwork. I agree. Nothing like building a sandcastle. You know, it's hard work. It really is. You know, sometimes it's easy because you know how to build your own sandcastle. You know your own design of your own sandcastle. You know how to make it work. But you know, I'll never lie. It's always nice to get someone else to learn your design for a sandcastle. And you can learn their stuff, and you can add some of their mastery to your works in your sandcastles. It's a great time. It really is. All right, Olaf. I've traveled here to figure out what we're doing. I need some bomb. Let's see. We sell items in the gunpowder room too. You have what I need. That bomb ash. I need some of that bomb ash, my dude. Oh, and bullet. I don't have guns yet. We're saving that. But I do need this. What the heck is that? That is a gun. Sir, you have a gun. He's got a gun. I just want one. I just need one thing of bomb ash, I think. Okay. Alrighty, pinch of bomb ash. That is exactly what I need. Let's go and clean out a chimney, ladies and gents. Let's go. I need that crystal so I can go and blow a chimney. You know, I do that. I build sandcastles, blow chimneys. Well, I don't normally blow chimney. I don't think I've ever blown a chimney in my life. This will be my first time ever blowing a chimney. We're going to do a good job blowing this chimney, gents. Ladies and gents, we're going to do this. We're going to handle this perfectly. I've never really fired a gun off in this game. I haven't either, but I know as the Corsair, you get the ability to. I'm at least going to carry one, but I want to be a dual-wielding Corsair. In high school, I discovered someone building a sandcastle in the bathroom was not happy. I would imagine, you know, like, you're building it on school grounds and inside the building. I'd imagine most people are not looking highly upon building sandcastles inside of buildings in general, especially when it's a public area. That's a little, you know, you gotta think about what everyone else is doing instead of the sandcastle. Travel. He was building sandcastles there, then blow out chimneys. Oh my. That's the thing, like, again, I've never blown a chimney in my life. This will be my first time in game blowing a chimney. This is gonna be something I've never done before, so I'm a little nervous. I won't lie. I'm not used to blowing chimneys, but I think it'll come out good in the end. Now let's get over there and blow a chimney. This is Final Fantasy night for you tonight. We're talking about building sandcastles and blowing chimneys. Trash Island. Good times. Good times. This is what I live for. No, all honesty, like this brings joy to my night. Like, just chilling, talking to people, doing some Final Fantasy. I don't even think I'm getting much for XP off these missions. I don't even know if I'm getting XP off this one, really. Which I don't mind. I'm just getting more rank up points for this. In fact, if I go to status... Yeah, so we need to get those rank points higher. But I do need... Let's open it up, actually. So, this would be... The Wisdom of Elders. Here it is. Okay. Chimney in Benita's house is clogged with soot. Her mother-in-law, who's gone outside with Benita's daughter, knows the perfect item for clearing chimneys. Go consult the elderly woman and find the item. I already have. Missions don't give you XP in this game. That's perfectly fine. I know they'll give me some rank stuff, and they'll give me sometimes giller items, so that's fine. Also, I just like exploring the land. It's really nice. Yes, it's all in game. YouTube, don't worry. That's right. We're just blowing a chimney. We're clearing out the soot. We're just getting loads and loads of soot out of this thing from a perfect blown chimney. That's what we're doing here. We're doing God's work. So okay, where is Benita? Where's Casa Benita? Ominous cloud. Alright, I feel like I probably missed Benita. Her house is around... Wait, is her house even here? I gotta check the mission. I should have just done that and seen where she was. Alright, where are you hiding, ma'am? Where are you? Where's that elderly advice? There it is. Port Bastok. Yeah, so you're in a house in Port Bastok. So you're in... I'm assuming it's the houses I'm near, because a lot of people live in these ones. I probably just missed her name while just going through things and making fun of her name. That's probably what happened. Yeah, there it is, Benita. Literally next door. See, that's what happens when you're not paying attention. Anyway, what's everyone's thoughts? So, did anyone else here? Okay, first off, I guess show of hands. Who here has been keeping in tune with like the multiverse beatdown or battle stuff going on with WB, Warner Brothers, with like their version of Super Smash Bros. They're making? Who here is familiar with what they announced today? They announced some good stuff today. Benita, I return. My neighbor and Setsu's daughter, Ayame, is quite a remarkable girl. Have you met her yet? She's always been very bright. She became a samurai when she was little, and now she made it to the top and became a mythical musketeer. Only the top 5 musketeers can join their ranks, you know. And Setsu's must be proud that Ayame can be chosen to be one. Now, if only her sister, Katie, were a little more like her. She's so quiet and unremarkable, but I suppose children should be seen and not heard. Benita, you bitch. I've experimented with chimneys, not going to lie. I don't hate it, but I don't think it's quite for me. I won't lie, I've never been a chimney man. I've always been a kind of a fireplace man myself. I'm a fireplace man, I won't lie. So not I. So today they announced in the multiverse game they're coming out with, which honestly this kind of gave me a want to actually get it now. They announced some new characters introduced to the game for release. One of them is, I agree, Ayame's bae. I agree, Jason. One of them is Agent Smith from The Matrix. So already like, whoa, what? And the final one they introduced is Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th, flippin' amazing. Now, they made him look really bulky and cartoonish, but honestly, yes, put him in there. Jason's in Jason, go, put him in. Put him in. Anything involving Jason, put him in the game. Do it. I don't care what he's doing. Give me a background character, a fighter, put Jason in. I'm happy. So Jason from Friday the 13th will be joining a game with Bugs Bunny, the Iron Giant, Gremlins, Game of Thrones, Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Scooby-Doo. He's gonna murder so many people. I was a Shaggy player. I didn't play it for very long. Well, I got news for you, Captain. I got news, Captain. If Jason's in that game, I might buy it now. If Jason's in, I'm down. Oh yeah, I'm not giving up the chance to play Jason in anything. I love Jason. Alright, Benita, you saucy lady, you. I bring a gift. I give to you Bomb Ash. Take it. Is this it? This can clear my chimneys? My mother-in-law said so? I guess I faintly remember her talking about it. Oh well, as long as it works, here's something for your trouble. The Traveler's Hat? Oh, you bet your ass I'm putting it on. Okay, let's get a good close-up here. Okay, let's see what we got. So, defensive 5. I have a lot. I need to take care of those brass caps. Where's the Adventurer's Hat? Oh, Traveler's Hat. I mean, where's the Traveler's Hat? Okay, let's take a look in the items first. Where's the hat? Where's the Traveler's Hat? Wait, where is the Traveler's Hat? Here it is. You're kidding me! Well, it's got less defense, so I mean, I guess it's not a huge loss. I think it's got less defense. So the Warrior the Warrior gets snubbed on a lot of armor items in this game, okay? I'm sorry. Warrior gets snubbed quite a bit. I get that I'm not going to be a Warrior for much longer, but still, I'm getting snubbed on some armor and items here. How's it going, Benita? I never seen much of Corin. Oh, that's the son of my neighbor, Ronan. I think he stays cooped up in his room all day. He's like a turtle in his shell, so much so that the people even say that the turtle people cast a curse on him when he was born. I might have contributed to that. I am very sorry. That might have been me. Is this some sort of fighting game? Yes, it's so Warner Brothers released a game much like Super Smash Brothers with their marketed characters in it. So they have a lot of... It's basically Smash Brothers, but American characters. I figured out how to fly across the map as Shaggy with a certain combo. I hear Shaggy's very strong in the game. You can still see it on... You can still see it on you if you style lock. Just need to put it into an equip set. I don't know how to do that yet. I won't lie to you. An equip set, eh? That... I trust you, Jason, but that might be training for another time. That might be going over my head a bit. But we're doing side missions. We're still missioning. Sorry. I'm getting too lost in the sauce talking about things, and I'm getting lost. I'm sorry. That's on me. So, no current missions. That's fine. Yeah, yeah. So, I know where to do the next mission. Again, I just want to do side missions right now. Like, we're getting a lot done. So that's complete. Like, we're getting a good amount done. This pile's gotten a little smaller. What else? You know what? Random pick of the lot. Let's go. Smoke on the mountain. What do we gotta do? Hungry Wolf wants you to bring him a Gulkin sausage, a dish that his co-worker Ofa told him was marvelously delectable. Craftsman Eatery. So I gotta find me a Gulkin sausage. I have a real strong feeling that he's gonna be making sandcastles with it. Okie dokie, it's kind of like the glam out thing in 14. I never got that far with 14 to figure out how to do that, so I once again don't know. Sorry, Jason, I'm lost in the dark on that one. I did that yesterday. You built a sandcastle with a Gulkin sausage? I commend you. That's actually very impressive. I'm gonna look at... Is there a way I can get a Gulkin sausage without cooking the thing? One moment. Gulkin Thank goodness this isn't on... You can't see this, because I could see some really nasty things coming up with Gulkin sausage. How do I get the Gulkin sausage? Okay. Made with giant sheep meat. Okay, I know how to do that. So, how do I obtain? So, oh, it helps me out. I know that. That's great. Do I have... I think I have to make it. So I can do it from the auction house. Random reward, but I don't care about that. Is that the... Gulkin sausage. This might be the only way. Stackable, food effects, used in quests. I already know that. I mean, it gives me a chance to get used to the auction house. I might as well just do that. You need to cook it. Oh, that's great. I don't... Oh, nope, I cooked some and gave it to that NPC. You can't. It was one of the objectives in yesterday's... Oh, really? Oh! You see, when you said 14, I was thinking of 15 for some reason. Alright, well, first thing we're gonna do... I need sheep meat. Do I really want to go and just practice cooking right now? I feel like that's something I should focus for a cooking stream. I mean, I already have a hat that's kind of like a chef hat. I feel like that's definitely a cooking stream thing we should do. How to cook Gulkin sausage. You can cook Gulkin sausage by placing a slice of sheep meat on a campfire for 1 Valdil day, which is 1 hour in real time. So I need a campfire and I need sheep. Wait, I think I have sheep meat. Yeah, I've got sheep meat. It's not like cooking, crafting. It's not like cooking, crafting. This is... Okay. So, pro tip, you can cook multiple and hand them in one after another for 300 gil. Just for giving them sausage. That's not bad. Okay. So, first, let me... I actually do think I have some at the house. Let me take a look at my log save. I think... Yep, I got sheep meat. What? After all the adventuring I did around here, I have so many things I'm holding on to. I know you're straight edge, but have you ever experimented with lettuce? I am a big fan of nighttime salad, trying to be YouTube friendly. If it's what I think it is for the green stuff, the lettuce, I experiment with lettuce in my salads, And that is the only place I really have lettuce unless it's in tacos. I won't lie. I never touched any of it. If I'm thinking what you're thinking. But I don't. I've never touched any of it. I've never done any of it. I don't. Period. It's first thing off, like, and I think YouTube will be okay with me saying it. When it comes to like things like drugs, alcohol, tobacco, anything like that, it's never been for me, period. And just straight edge kind of just backed that up for me. And because straight edge is who I am. So I just don't. And it's not like I have a problem if anyone else does. People can do whatever they want. Do whatever you feel like. It's your life. Do what you want. I'm not going to sit here and stop you from just living your life. But it's just never been me. It's just never been me. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with people who want to. I mean, yeah. Go ahead and have a big old bowl of lettuce at night. If that helps you sleep better, I ain't going to argue. I mean, look at me. I've been heavy into sugar for the longest time in my life. And just recently I've finally been able to wean myself off of everything and start taking, like, you know, getting healthier or, you know, going for runs. I finally started running again. Oh yeah, I still have a story to tell you too. But doing all of that stuff, like, and it's been nice to finally just take life back and start getting back into shape. Because I'm 6'1", 250 pounds. That doesn't sound like a lot, but my body has been shifting to where it is a problem. And I don't want that. I just hit 30. I want to have my 30s, I want to have a healthy 30s. So I just want to focus on just being healthier. And when you're older, it's an uphill battle. It's definitely harder than it looks. Okay, where is... Well, I guess I could just go to the residential area and grab the sausage. Just get a firm grasp on that sausage. And I gotta find a campfire to cook it over. I mean, sounds easy enough. I don't think there's anything too crazy with that plan. I think I can make it work. Okay, I need it, yeah, that way. But yeah, like, you know, like if people wanna partake in a big old bowl of lettuce, I mean, yeah, just go ahead. It's your life, do what you want. I always say though, no matter what, the only thing I'll ever preach on people when it comes to that is always have things in moderation. Never go through and take a bunch of stuff that could severely affect you the rest of your life or cause problems or put harm to you. Always moderate what you're doing. Be safe. If you think you can take like a pound of if you think you can take 5 pounds of salad in one sitting and devour that, no problem, and you're fine, if you truly are fine, then yeah, go ahead. If you cannot do it and it causes a problem, don't do it. No. It'll cause problems. I promise. It just I've seen what it does to people. Even if it's just lettuce and it's not anything crazy serious. You know, I've seen what it can do to people. I've been around so many people it's effective in a negative way and screwed up their lives in general. You know, like people always say like, oh, it's not habit forming, it's not addictive. I'm sorry to tell you, like, yeah, I get it. Science may say that. I have met enough people in my life to know that is not the case. I have met these people. I know these people. Some of them are my friends. And it has just brought their lives down for the worst. Again, this is when you don't do it in moderation, it becomes a problem. I'm not heckling or being mean to anyone who does. Do what you want. Be safe. If you're able to do it and be safe and it's happy-go-lucky and your life is fine, go ahead and do it. It's your go-to. It's your life. I have no reason to tell you how to live your life. Not to sound mean. I don't mean this in a mean way, but I don't care how you want to live your life. You live it how you want. I care about you as a person, not you about your decisions. Your decisions are your own. I just want you to be safe with your decisions. So I guess in a way I do care. So there you go. That's my tidbit of information. That's me. I hope it changed some lives just now. That's my TED Talk. If it didn't, that's fine. Tip your waitresses on the way out. I'm here Monday through Saturday. I'm just here on Mondays, actually. No, I'm here Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I'm here. That's just how we roll. That's how we do. Anyway, I've come for some sheep meat, my dude. Give me that sheep meat. Thank you. We're gonna go make a sausage. Time for some Gulkin sausage. I'm only a night salad enjoyer, even an occasional day salad if I have a day to myself. I have struggled with other things worse than lettuce, but I've overcome the struggle. That's what I like to hear, my dude. I love hearing about the human willpower being able to overcome things. That is what I love to hear. Because I'm not trying to say straight edge is comparable to everything. It's not. Straight edge is its own thing. But it's just like the ability to overcome something. The ability to like really persevere. Put willpower into something. I love to hear that. Because people do have that ability. Willpower is something that makes us so human. Is our will. Our ability to overcome things. You know, it's cliche to hear it in like video games. Hear it in movies, TV shows, anime, like everything. You know, about like when it comes to humans, and you talk about humans in general, whether it's other races or species in a fantasy world or anything like that. Humans do, and it's so true in the real world. We have such the ability to overcome things, to really hit the limits and push past the limits. If you really look at this, not just like at a grand scheme of things, not even just by saying it or looking at like science, which science is correct in a lot of things. I'm not saying science is wrong, but if you really look at it, like, it's so crazy to think that, like, humans are able to persevere, do things. Look at inventions we've made and the science that's in this world. You know, someone had to push past the limits of what science was at the time to get that stuff going. Like, we started off with just, look at this. Just the idea of making a fountain, right? The ability to just have water funneling through and continue to funnel through. You know, that was a thing that was around back in ancient times, and we figured out how to do that. Look at now. You have hydraulic drills that are able to pierce and cut through diamonds. It's the nuttiest thing to think about. Like the amount we've come forward. It's crazy. And think of it like this. We're still not done. It's not like this is the peak and we're just at the end. No, there's going to be more to come. You know, the idea of like jokingly we talk about flying cars. No, honestly, there could be a day someday there are flying cars. Now, obviously, figuring out the rules for that and how to make that work in a living sense for how people would do that, that's a different story. But really think about it. Like, there's so much we can do and learn. We've made it to the moon. Humans are an amazing species. And we did that. That was the 60s, right? So 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010. That was like 60 years ago. We're going around probably close to 60 years ago. Humans did that. They are already here. For the flying car thing, yeah, we've already got some that can do it. Now, the tried and true flying ones, I think we're still working on that one. But the idea of doing it, we've done it. We know how to do it. It's just we don't know how to make it like work on a vast market, I don't think. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. I'm not the top of the totem pole here making the big bucks, but I know just like there's so much. Where's a campfire? Oh crap, I know there's a campfire out in the wilderness. Will any fire do? I'm gonna go into a house and use their fire. But like, just think about it. Like, we went to the moon and we never went back. Yeah, some guy in Sweden made it, has detachable wings. That's kick-ass. See, we have flying cars. Now, obviously, like I said, we got to get to the point where we can make it so that everyone has a flying car. We're getting there. But I mean, well, I forgot I'm in the craftsman place right now. Nothing against any of you. I'm not ready for craftsman stuff yet. I'm not ready for jewelry. I'll get there soon, I promise. I ain't ready. Like, what's a good example? So, like you said, the moon, we went there. We haven't gone back because they've even said there's nothing for us there. There's no reason to go back. And I agree with that. Like, we did it to prove a point. We proved the point. There's no reason to go back. And everyone argues about all this stuff. But it's like, we did what we set out to do. We got an A+. What's the point of trying to go any further? Nope, gotta be on fire in the mountain. Nope, gotta be the fire on the mountain. Hence the quest name, Smoke on the Mountain. On the mountain. Is it the mountain over in Gustaberg? Oh, do I have to go and cook it on a mountain at Gusta? Let me find out how to do it. Let me find let me get... See, that makes a lot of sense. Like you said, for the quest name, that makes a whole lot of sense. It makes a... yeah, I got the sheep meat, though. Alrighty, talk to Ofa to learn how to make the... Well, I'll go talk to Ofa, because Ofa seems cool. Where is Ofa? Map to the sea. Yep. Obtain a Gulkin sausage either from the auction house or follow the recipe. Giant sheep meat, I have. Go to South Gustaberg for all the paths. Oh, trade with the sheep meat to the... Okay. Oh, show me where the fire is. Oh, don't tell me. Bastok, Bastok, Bastok. Leaping, Lizzing, Carnera. Oh, I think it's going to make me go to the top of the mountain. Go to South Gustaberg and follow the path starting at the northeast corner as you tend to the Goblin Camp. I think I got to go to the top of that thingamabobber. Sorry, just joined this official server. I am playing the official Final Fantasy 11. I'm very new. I think overall time-wise, I'm only at 2 days, like 3 hours. And this is the Leviathan server. So I believe that, yeah, this is the official Final Fantasy 11 I'm playing right now. I jumped on the OG. I did it for 12 days of fantasy when I started in November. And I figured we're going to go to the end. It's not Farwell. It's not Vompil. It's a smaller mountain beneath it. Oh, thank goodness. There's got to be something else we can do with the moon. I mean, there's things we can do with the moon. I'm sure that, like, you know, space, you know, sci-fi with space has brought up, like, yeah, you know, space colonies, all of that. And I do believe that is a thing that can be done. It's not like it's an impossible goal. I truly believe the moon can be a thing that can be colonized and done. I mean, heck, we're already trying to figure out things with Mars. We're figuring out that plan already, and that's a big plan in general. But I do believe, honestly, there's things we could do. Nice. Started on Kujata 22 years ago, lol. Yeah, so my pronunciation's bad. Nervon? I'm hoping I got it right. Yeah, I am very new. I jumped on because I don't know. So, okay, the original thought process I had was, I don't know. Okay, Vomp Hill, that's where I'm going. The original thought process I had for starting was, because I'm very new. I know the game's a bit older, but I'm new. I told myself for 12 days of fantasy, it's where I play Final Fantasy, a new one every year. I would get through and play every main title no matter what. And Final Fantasy 11 is an older game, it's still online, but my thought process, my fear always was, I'll never know when Final Fantasy 11 is going to be shut down permanently. Now, they never have, and they've openly stated they don't have any plans on it, but it is an older game, and 14 is pretty good. I haven't played 14 yet. It's on the list, but people say it's very good. So I was kind of just like, I gotta get to it one of these days. So I decided last year, screw it, we're doing it. Let's get on PC and start up some Final Fantasy. Let's do it. Yeah, I am a hume, and it's been a journey. Let's just say that. This game, I've been enjoying it. I really do like 11. I don't know where I would rank it in my list of all the Final Fantasies I've played. It's definitely in there though. Like, I like a lot of things involving it. I don't think I've ever been to this part of... I've never been to this part of South Gustaberg, I just realized. I've gone through South Gustaberg so much, and I've never been to this part. But I am happy for you to join. I'll just call you Nerevon. Nerevon? I hope I got it right. But welcome. I hope things look nice. I hope you're having a good day. I hope life is going good. I hope life is just good for you. I'm here every Monday. I start around 5 or 6-ish every at PM every Monday. We go through and just have some fun. I already did some main miss. I'm really just cleaning up side quests today, and then next week will either be another main mission or we're going to be just grinded. Whatever works. We just do whatever feels nice. Today was just main mission and some side quests. Just good old Bastalker me. Let's see here. Welcome. Okay, yeah, welcome. Elon Musk has talked about nuking the poles of Mars. So there's been a lot of talk about what you can do with Mars. There's a lot of things. And yep. So yeah, I'm happy you're having a good time. I'm happy it's a good day. It's a good Monday. I'm happy that people come by to say hello. We just have a chill time here. I'll introduce you to some of the guys that are regulars. Captain here. Captain's been around for a very long time. Good friend of mine. He's always here. My channel's really known for a lot of Gears of War. That's where a lot of people get picked up. But yeah, I do a lot of Final Fantasy too. Like, this year was year of Final Fantasy to clear out a lot of the Final Fantasies I had on the corner. This is one of them. Like, Final Fantasies, I do a good amount of Final Fantasy. That's the point of the game. Just enjoy it and do what you want to do. I agree. Just, it's real. Honestly, when you just sit back and do something and you're not sitting here trying to grind like a schedule or anything, it really is pretty nice. I passed that goblin. I passed the goblin camp. I gotta go back. But it's really nice. It's really relaxing. And then Captain, like I said, with Mars, there is a bajillion things they've thought about doing for that. I am intrigued. I am invested in my soul to see what they're gonna do. I got picked up from the gear talks. Yeah, everyone gets picked up from something different around here. For instance, Jason came along. This is Jason, by the way, Jason Brown. He's a great guy. He's the guru here. He's been teaching me everything I've been learning. I've made a lot of progress since Jason has taken me under his wing to teach me. He's a veteran player himself. He's been around for a while too. And yeah, Jason he's been teaching. He's a good teacher. I thank him for that. But yeah, everyone gets picked up from something different around here. We're all just here to play games and have a good time. That's just what we do. So I'm just happy everyone's here enjoying themselves. I'm just happy we're all here. Oh, I was gonna go talk to Olga. We're already here. I'm sorry. I know how to make the sausage, Ogre. I'm sorry I'm not going to go talk to you. I believe in your sausage making abilities, though. So, I believe there's a camp I saw in that... Okay, there's no camp here. Jason is the keeper of the forgotten lore. He's the keeper of the forgotten lore. He's still active, but he holds on to that lore with dear life. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Okay, so I got to open up that map again. Okay, let's see where I'm going here. Okay. Go to the southern and follow the path starting in the northeast corner. So northeast. Okay, to a goblin. So to the goblin camp at the top. So I do have to go up the actual hill. Okay, so it's the actual hill I have to go up. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. I didn't know. So we're going up the actual hill, which is right over here. Yeah. So I got to circle around to that entrance. And I'm strong enough around here now where no enemies mess with me anymore. So I'm pretty happy. I think I'm 26 now. 26? Yeah, level 26. But yeah, just going through, cleaning up some side missions. Once that's done, when I get all these side missions close to done, I'll probably go back over to the mines. Excuse me. I'll probably go back over to the mines. I'm going to go check at the mines and see what else needs to be done or what new side missions are up. Go ahead and do those, because some of the stories for these side missions are actually pretty fun. Like the Palborough mine story for the 11th miner. That was a pretty fun story. That was actually, I enjoyed that. If I had to name my favorite story in this game so far, it's probably the mines. Doing Trust It All? Yes. Thanks to Jason's teachings. Thanks to his teachings, I currently have... So I have Najee, the easiest one to get. But then I have all of these 5 here. So I got Val, Minnie, Tenzin, Adele, and Joshim. Or Joash. I'm not good at pronunciation. So I got these fellas with me. We went through... Once Jason taught me them, I was able to go through and I cleared out Palborough Mines. I had an issue with Quad-Op the longest time. But now, I have these. I know there's a lot more I can get, and I'm still working on getting some more. But at the moment, I think for just a level 26 that is only rank 2 for doing his missions, I'd say that's not too bad. That's kind of a good start. Okay, so it's the fire at the top of the hill, eh? I hate that I can't just go to that fire and use it. If I'm making a Gulkin sausage, I'm making a Gulkin sausage. We're doing this. What if we referred to age as level? That would be fun. I've done that before. So I referred to... When I was a kid, I referred to my age as the level I would have if I was a Pokemon and what Pokemon I would be. Well, I didn't tell I was a smaller child. I'm 30 now, but I still think fondly of those days. I always thought to myself, if I was a Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon of all time is a Squirtle. Squirtle, #1 all the time. So I thought to myself, if I was a Squirtle and my age were to be level, what level would I be? And well, what Pokemon would I be now? I would currently be a Wartortle. I'm still Wartortle. I haven't reached Blastoise level yet. So, yeah, I'm just chilling Wartortle at level 30. I'm a level 30 Wartortle. So, I can go ahead and take down some gyms. I can take down the first 2. Third one causes problems. I won't lie. I'm probably going to have to level up a bit more if I'm going in solo as a Wartortle. Alrighty. You know, I'm tempted to kill more of these sheep and get more sausages. You should be able to do 2 to 3 with a trust setup at your level. I almost want to create a new character just to do things over again. Started in Bastok in 2003. Wouldn't change it for the world. I looked at each area when I first started. So if you go back, so the first 12 episodes are my first 12 experiences in the game. Playing with Bastok. Man, I might just kill sheep and just get some more more giant sheepskin. Or I'm just gonna keep moving. I'm just gonna keep fighting things. I gotta go make a sausage. My favorite Pokemon is Magikarp. I don't think I've evolved yet. Magikarp, you got a way to go. And do you still play? Good question for Nerven. I'm gonna try getting it right, Nerven. But yeah, I looked at all 3 of the areas. All 3 of the areas I looked at, and I won't lie, Bastok struck me the most because I live in Minnesota. So I compared, like, okay, where would I feel most comfortable? And it really was Bastok. Now, having said that about Bastok, I will say the things you can do in the other areas, I do prefer more than Bastok. I like Bastok's area more, but over at Windhurst, you can bet your bottom dollar I traveled all the way there just to get a part of the fishing guild. I am currently in the fishing guild. I traveled all the way there just to do fishing. Oh yeah, Windhurst has the better official, like, guilds in them. Oh yeah, most definitely. Windhurst is my favorite so far. I haven't explored the other one yet, so out of the 3 nations, I've only been to 2. And I haven't done that much over in Windhurst. Minnesota, that's right. I live in the miniest of sodas here. We created Spam, so the Spam you've eaten in this world, you're welcome, it's come from us. We are the main headquarters of Target. We are the location of the Mayo Clinic, one of the greatest hospitals in the entire planet. We have the Mall of America, the 2nd largest on the planet, the biggest in the country. Bastok seems more comfortable to my tastes. Windhurst is kind of like New Zealand. Sandy is France. I like how you put it for that one. I don't know why, but Bastok just feels right to me. It felt right. Now, if I had to name the place I visited in this game I would consider home, Sulbina. Sulbina, the port town, is probably my favorite area in this entire game so far. Sulbina is home. It's my home. Like, if I had to say where I would put up my feet and call it a day, Sulbina. It has a piratey kind of music going. It's beautiful. This doesn't look like the right mountain, LOL. That's what I thought, but and I looked at it, and the map kept telling me it was this one. I'm from the middle finger shaped state. Texas? I'm trying to think of the ones that are shaped like middle fingers. Man, I am the worst with directions. There are goblins here, though. And they gave me the map of this hill. They mentioned a hill. I swear, if this is the wrong hill, I am horrible with directions. I literally got lost yesterday outside of the town I live in, and I ended up in another town 15 miles over. I'm not even kidding you, that actually happened. Are you on Vomp Hill? I am on Vomp Hill. Is Vomp Hill the correct one? I swear, if it's not Vomp Hill. It said, I should have talked to Ofa. Wrong hill. Damn it. Why didn't I talk to Ofa? I should have just talked to Ofa. Jason, what hill am I looking for? Is it a named hill? I have a feeling it's not a named hill. You know what? I'm already here. I'm going to the top of the hill. I'm going to the top. I'm already here. I'm going to the top. Jeez, I can't believe this. I'm already here. I'm going to the top. See those little hills to the south of... I didn't know how to get up those. Those are the ones? Is there anything on top of this damn hill? Did I waste... I know I wasted my time, but I waste my time doing absolutely nothing. There's nothing here on Vomp Hill. I feel disheveled. I came to Vomp Hill looking for something, and I got nothing. Well, to be fair, I picked the wrong one in the first place, so... I can only be really angry at myself. Yeah, get up on the south side. Yeah, I'm going. let me traverse back down the hill. Nerevan, if I've said it right, or Nerevan, I'm sorry. Again, my pronunciation's horrible. I will tell you the one thing I brought up with everyone in my personal opinion of Final Fantasy XI. The one official thing I will always say, and I hold this true to myself. Yeah, I figured it was over here. The one thing that I've always had a bit of an issue with is all the walking. There is a lot of walking. And I know I can go and get my mount over in Sandy. I can go over there and do it. But it's just like so much traveling just for the mount. It's fine. Again, my pronunciation's horrid. It's always been bad. I can barely get anything right. We had one person here. Jason, you were here with me. It was a couple weeks ago. We had someone here who was watching, who was a Final Fantasy XI fan. I got that name right off the bat, and I did not. That was a harder name. I don't even remember it. Fluttermouse? Fluttermouse, you seem like a boss. No, you are not. It's so hard because, like, some enemies you don't see unless they're, like, certain parts of the day, and some of them have such fun names to them. And then you check, like, oh, you're not a boss. You're just got a very unique name. I started in Sandy because I love castles, then moved to Windy, and now reside in Bastok. So we're all Bastoks, kind of like near a van, down by the river. I like that reference right there, my dude. That's some Chris Farley stuff. Near a van. Near a van. We're gonna do near a van. Near a van. Okay. Near a van. Near a van. I got that. Yeah. I would say Bastok is like, if someone had to say Bastok was my home, I'd be like, yeah, I guess. But my real home is definitely Salbina. Salbina's chill. I like Salbina. The music is great there. It's right at the port where you can go to the other countries if you want. Salbina is definitely my favorite at the moment. I think Windhurst I did like. I did like Windhurst because of the fishing guild and because it was pretty like jungle. It was like a little jungly area. But yeah, if you were to tell me which was going to get invaded first and destroyed, oh, Bastok is literally a giant mining town. It's built like a literal fortress. If you attack Bastok, good luck. It's like Anvil Gate from Gears of War. Have fun. Go ahead and try. Go ahead. Literally throw a cannon at us. We're good. It's a quaint little town, I guess. I just like it. It's quaint. The music's nice. Those fun boat rides. Until, yep, I've already met sea horror. I know what happens with sea horror, unfortunately. The most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life was sea horror. Yeah, I've met sea horror. Cthulhu's offspring. The scariest thing in this entire game was sea horror. Oh, he knows about the sea horror. Yeah, I know very much about the sea horror. Trust me, I met sea horror. I was not a fan of sea horror. Have I gotten lost on this mountain? Can I not find my way down? Have I fallen and I can't get up? Yeah, sea horror can go and lick the saltiest of taints after what I saw from him. Just a normal on the boat, having a nice time, just going for some fishing, yada, 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 yada. Thing comes out and just waffle stomps me into oblivion. That's too bad. Captain is my option. You are missing out on a great experience. Captain. The sea horror. Yeah, trust me, Hawk. The sea horror. I don't know. I don't know if you were here for that, Hawk. Yeah, the sea horror is a very scary thing. I was humbled very quickly. How do I get off this damn mountain? I'll find it. It's too bad. Captain, in my opinion, you are missing on a great experience. Are you talking? I've lost my brain on that one. Can I captain my own ship? Is that what you mean? Can I have my own ship in this game? Can I be a captain? I'd be down for that. Okay, I think I found the way out of here. If not, I have to be getting close. I have to be getting close to getting the turn off. Yes, I found the way down. Thank goodness. Oh, jeez. I thought I was going to get lost on this mountain. Hill. I'm sorry. This one's a hill. I've gone up the mountain areas. Captain. Oh, Captain. That Captain, not me. Captain hasn't tried this game. It's interesting. It's a very... Here's the thing. It's not like any Final Fantasy I've ever played. I will tell you that right now, which is it's a good thing. It's a very good thing. I feel like this is definitely what I would expect from a Final Fantasy MMO. I like how they just kind of drop you in. 2 spots to get down, I believe. I found one of them. I figured the rest is going to be easy from here. Yeah, we spent the majority of this stream now just trying to figure out a way down this damn hill. It's a hill. It's not even a mountain. Yeah, and here's the... Okay, we're good. Get me off this damn thing. Get me off this hill, please. I've had enough of it. And that's the one I have to go to, I think, is right over there. Down. Just get me down. There are too many sheep and goblins that didn't do jack, and I got sheepskin out of it. Okay, so, the 2 little hills, I know that. So they're on the south. And it's the south end I have to start on. So, just gotta keep going south and we'll find our way up. So, okay, we got this. We're gonna get us some sausage. I'm not usually into MMOs, but I've been playing RuneScape for a couple weeks now, and I've been loving it. I was just gonna say, we were talking about that earlier, Captain. I have always been, so I'm an old school RuneScaper. That's no, that's no hidden thing. I was around when RuneScape was way big in its heyday. I'm an OG'er. Sheep equals good money for leatherworking. So I'm gonna need sheepskin anyway. So that's gonna be going in the inventory later. Yeah. Well, it used to be. I hope it still is. I hope so. We're gonna get some sheepskin on here. You can do anything with sheepskin, really. Work leather with it. Make condoms out of it. We had a fun conversation about that earlier in the stream. About the good old trash island that's floating around in the Pacific. Good times, good times. Sad times, really, but good times. But yeah, I will tell you, Captain. So here's what. I'm an MMOer. I do like MMOs. I like MMOs a lot. But when it comes to MMOs, I have to really limit myself because I will get lost in it for MMOs. I will get into it and I will not stop playing MMOs. That's one reason I go for 2 to 3 hours streaming at a time. Because if I'm going to get sucked in and I'm not going to get anything done around here. And B, I just feel that's good stream amount of time. Because, again, I just don't want to get sucked into things and have it become a problem for me. Because MMOs have become a problem for me in the past. And I don't want that to be a thing, okay? I try to live a healthy life. And I know I'm very good at destroying that healthy life if I'm given my own opportunities. Alrighty. I believe Vellum and just skilling in general. So, see, that's the thing. I have a lot of skilling. Oh, I have to go say hi to the rock. I don't have I don't have ADD, but ADHD, ADD, any of it, but ABCs. But I do have to go see the rock. But yeah, I do need to do a lot of skilling. Hello, Mr. Rock. The message engraved on the stone. I've been a sailor for over 40 years, yet I cannot grasp the concept of the world as a whole. Then again, those who live in cities know less even than I. They are content knowing only of the things around them. I cannot blame them for choosing to live this way, as curiosity is, more often than not, a dangerous trait. But I have sworn to use the rest of my life, a life I had once thought lost when I was shipwrecked, to indulge this insatiable curiosity of mine, and to uncover the truths of I can never say the name of the goddamn planet. I have decided to leave my first message here, on this hill overlooking my homeland of Bastok. Woo! Bastokers unite! It is the first record of my journey that I hope will benefit all peoples of Valdeo. Gwynham Ironheart, 748 Crystal Era. See, now that was a story right there. I felt that in my bones. I see the way up. I see it. It's right over there. I'm going up. We're going there. Yeah, but there's a lot in this. Like, here's the thing. I have a general idea of how much there is to do in this area. Like, I have all the DLCs for the game, too. All the expansions. So we're going to do everything. I have a general idea of how much there really is in this game. But knowing the pacing, I have a lot. And I mean a lot of ground to cover to get to the end. The goal is to get to the very end of Final Fantasy XI. And I want to do all the countries. I want to do all the expansions. I want to do it all. There is a long way to go. My friend has been somewhat of a guide for me. He played OSR, Original RuneScape, back in the day, and he's been a huge help for getting into for me getting into RuneScape. It's very much worth it. RuneScape's fun as ever, man. When you really get into it, you get into it. It's an OG adventure kind of game. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, okay, We're going to give this... Okay, this fire is supposed to have a question mark, I believe. Okay, there it is. Question mark. The fire seems to be good enough for cooking. Okay, so... I think what I have to do... Maybe trade? Never played RuneScape. Niravan, I will tell you, RuneScape is... It's interesting. That's the best way to put it. It is a very interesting game. So we're going to put in some sheep meat. Boom. And now... Oh, I know what to do here. And now... We cook. Oh. Y'all want a piece of this. Y'all really want to try your luck against me. Y'all really came... Oh, I should have done some trust for this. I should have got out Val. Val would have had a smashing good time. Y'all really want to try your luck against me. I'll attack. There you go. You all came to watch the fireworks, did you? You're up next. You, get over here. I came here to cook a goddamn sausage. And the fire's out. This is great. I hope that's not what I think it means. I just wanted a goddamn sausage. I came here for a gosh darn sausage, and this is what I get. Give me the prison powder. Y'all don't deserve the prison powder. Okay. There's a double XP event going on. It's helped me get to level 80 in necromancy. Whenever any game has double XP, I'm always on board. You were using their fire without asking them. They got angry. See, that's a very good point. But also, they know I'm stronger than them. They know how powerful I am because none of them would go near me. They knew what would happen. And they threw their lives away, okay? They just threw it away. Alrighty. It doesn't matter whether fire goes out. Okay, okay, so just have to give it time and it'll, okay. I see what you're spitting there, Jason. I thank you. You have a hunch that one of the two digits is 7. Okay, let's do this. I'm up for getting some treasure quick while I'm waiting. You have a hunch that the second digit, well, that barely helps. Is even. Okay, so the last digit is 7. The second, none of these tips, I would have had a better chance just guessing them at this point. Come on, I need a good one for the first. Come on. Greater than 34 and less than 66. It has to be 47. It's 47. The answer is 47. Okay. 47. Give me that treasure. Thought so. Alright, double XP is happening now in Final Fantasy X. Oh, yeah, that's right. I got the ring for it. I got a ring for it. That's what they gave me. Should be done now. It takes about 1 minute to cook. Yep. The power of your glutes scared them. That's right. 67. That's right. Niravan. 67. What do we got? I'll get that sausage. I hope the sausage can't burn. There's sheep up here, so I should be fine. Leather gorget. Oh, I already have a leather gorget. I mean, I'll take it because I can sell it. If I can sell things... Oh, and an antidote. Fat fingered. Fat finger, totally. Just trying to punch it in. Okay. Oh, I have too much in my inventory. That's fine. I need to make room for the sausage anyway. How many random... Oh, yeah. That's right. Wait. What am I doing? The teachings. The teachings of Jason. View house. Mog safe. I have inventory in here now. Okay, so I can put it in here. I need to remember the teachings. Okay. So back to items. Okay, I need this sausage anyway. So even if I didn't get the treasure, that's fine. Okay, you know what? Just because it's pretty easy to get oh, more. Oh, yeah. Just because it's easy to get these, I'm just going to get rid of it just so I can get my sausage. You used fingers to type a whole hand each letter. right? Just bam, bam, bam. Not safe, try satchel or sack. Okay. Oh, for the Moogle stuff. You take a Gulkin sausage out of the fire. Alright, but yeah, let's do... Okay, so... Satchel or sack, okay. Is it... I'm not using my brain. Oh, wait, satchel and sack are blue. Remove or store... Ah! My brain! Okay, I can't do that. I don't have the option. You know what? I can just go to the house later. I'm sure I have some items I can get rid of. I'll sell some things when I get back anyway. I gotta go and get this sausage to this boyo. We are out of time for today's stream, by the way. But I am going to finish this quest first. We're gonna finish this side mission, then call it a night. Because there is some big stuff I have to get done. It's a long story, but... And I don't want to make it seem like I'm a higher class echelon kind of person for doing this. I was originally hiring a housekeeper that was going to be coming by next week, just to get the house in order and all of that. Not because of anything crazy, just because I like having a cleaner house. So I was going to get that going. But I came down to my, I was... With my job, I have a job that involves work that involves one of my parents, my mother. So she was there, and, I was talking to her about things, and I said, like, yeah, I've got a housekeeper coming by. She's like, how much? So I told her how much. She said, no, you're not doing that. So she said, I'm going to schedule a day. She works at home for some of her work. So she said, I'm going to schedule a day. I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to be the one to clean it. Cheaper for you. I'm going to take care of this right now for you. And I was like... Okay, but you already have a job. She's like, I'll work and do your house at the same time. Are you sure? She said, cancel the housekeeper. I've got this. It's fine. So, I guess my mother's my housekeeper now. I feel horrible for that, because I feel like I'm like a kid again, having my mom clean my room for me. But she also said, you are paying me. It's just not going to be as much as you'd pay them. I'm like, I guess deal's a deal. I mean, who am I to argue... the person who gave birth to me, I guess. Who am I to really argue? So, my housekeeper's my mother now. That's great. But it's just for that one day, and then after that I'm going to figure out what comes next, because I can clean my house perfectly fine. It's a very long story, but we had someone living with us a while back that got the house a bit more messier than normal, and it's been a long time getting that stuff fixed. So we've been going through and trying, but every time we get some stuff done... one of us gets busy or something happens and we just don't have time to finish things. So it just got to the point where I was like, you know what, I'm done. I'm finished. Screw it. I don't care. I'm getting someone to clean the house. It's a losing argument. Mom's always coming to save the day. Think of the extra creme brulee you can buy with your housekeeping savings, right? I sound so entitled looking back on the things I talk about. Ah, yes. My ceramically bought bowls with creme brulee, my housekeepers. I'm not a rich man by any standards of the imagination, okay? I'm not living in a lap of luxury or anything, okay? I'm not, born with a silver spoon in my mouth. None of that is me. Are you new? Oh, nope, you're level 60. I'm still the noob, which is fine. I'm fine being the noob. Hope she doesn't find any sandcastles. Don't worry, Jason. I've made sure this house is very clear of the sandcastle problem. I have everything very cleaned in that regard for sandcastles in here. Trust me. If you're wondering, by the way, Niravan, sandcastles is a code word for something. We're using that as a code word to keep YouTube happy. Sandcastles are a well, let's use science terms. Maybe that'll make things a little easier. The act of, charbroiling your Whopper. The act of, polishing the doorknob. The act of blowing a chimney. The act of sticking your creme brulee in the oven. The act of, sticking your phone on a charger. That's how you make it. We're making a sandcastle together. That's the code word we're using for all this. How did, yep, gotcha. Check the bathroom for sandcastles. See, the bathroom's dirty as ever and it's horrid. But she's cleaned the toilet, so that's not my problem. I clean the toilet constantly, too. It's not like it's a horrible toilet. Oh my god, okay. There's a saying, I'll pull it up on here before we leave, from Clone High. If anyone's seen Clone High, great show. But there's a saying that Abe Lincoln's foster father says, updating my dictionary. See, that's another thing for making sandcastles. I'm updating my dictionary, if you know what I mean. If you put "if you know what I mean" behind anything, it just makes it great. Just checking my receipt, if you know what I mean. Yeah, just putting the cap back on my Sharpie, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, just well, wait. I can make this work. I can make this work. Here we go. Just turning on my streaming light, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you know, just viewing a list of key items. Key items cannot be traded or dropped, if you know what I mean. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Okay, you get JFK. Perfect. It's what Abe's father says about Cleopatra, and I will put it on stream. I won't put the clip because, again, I don't want to deal with getting any copyrights or anything like that. But I will play the audio. The audio I will most certainly play, and it is my favorite audio in the entire show. Is when he is talking to Abe, basically about whether he should have making a sandcastle at prom or not, and it is the most hilarious things. That's what my wife said, if you know what I mean. Oh my god, see, we have fun here. We have fun. Alright, so, smoke on the mountain. Where are you? Where are you? I made a man a sausage. Where's this man getting his sausage? LOL, if you know what I mean. If you know what I'm saying. There's smoke on my mountain, if you know what I mean. Okay, a cold light egg, gourmet, a flash in the pan. Smoke on the mountain, there we go. You are a hungry wolf at the Craftsman's Eatery. I know exactly where that is. Let's go say hello. I'm gonna go and give this Gulkin my sausage, if you know what I mean. Yes, I want to go to an original area at the Metalworks. And I believe it's gonna be home point 1. Yeah, I believe it's gonna be home point 1 is what we want. Worst case, I'll go up the elevator. She's played Final Fantasy XI as well. Left her in Crawler's Nest at 42 on BRB because she couldn't get a party invite. You know what I mean, if you know what I mean. True story. Niravan, that sounds like a true story if you know what I mean. So, your wife played Final Fantasy XI as well. Left her in Crawler's Nest at 42 on BRB. On Bard. Because she couldn't get a party invite. See, here's the thing I like about... Okay, I guess dropping the if you know what I mean for a few moments. Just a few moments. The one thing I really do like that I believe they added in later on, and I was talking to Jason about it, was we ended up... we were talking about it, and it was for the trusts. And by the sound of it, trusts weren't like originally in the game, I don't believe. But the fact that they added it for people who like can't find parties or things like that, I really like that premise. I think that is amazing. I remember being at a party back in the day in Crawler's Nest. The thief fell asleep, and the paladin warrior. Jeez, the stories, man. We're too scared to pull. So I did it on White Mage. Man, the story. Here's the thing, like, that's the thing, like, I wish I was around for, like, 20 years ago with this game. I would have loved to have played this game in its heyday and had party members, been a part of parties. Like, I'm watching Train to Zone. Like, here's the thing, like, okay, I'm currently watching, I don't watch a lot of anime, okay? I watch anime, but I never watch a lot at a time. I'm very selective on what I watch. I'm a big One Piece fan, but One Piece is on my back burner right now. Trusts weren't a thing, however, Adventuring Fellow was. That's a thing where you can get one AI to. Oh, that's kick-ass. Or BTS using /leave. Fight with you, but you have to level them up. Same as... Really? You have to level them up also? Oh, what is this? We'll be performing emergency maintenance on all worlds. Oh, so I gotta get off anyway. They're having emergency maintenance soon. Well, let's give Hungry Wolf his sausage and finish up for the night then. I guess no matter, I need to get off, period, no matter what. So, yeah, let's give you your item and let's call it good. Here you go, Hungry. But yeah, like, I don't watch a lot of anime, but the anime I'm currently watching, I'm in the middle of it. And it's not like I watch the basis of, like, Bleach, One Piece, Dragon Ball Z. I've watched those. But it's just like, I'm watching currently right now Konosuba, and I'm also watching Delicious in Dungeon. I didn't do it. I'm watching those 2 anime at the moment. And all of it is based on parties and the party system. And I love that idea. You know, like, Konosuba is an isekai. I'm not a big isekai fan, but Konosuba is like a perfect show. I love Konosuba to death. I'm watching Death Note at the moment. It's been on my watch list for a while. Death Note is great. I have not watched Death Note, and there's a reason. It's because of how much hype Death Note always has. Same for Code Geass. There's so much hype around them, it just turns me away from watching it. I don't think they're bad shows. By what I've heard, they're close to perfect. I just never watched. The closest thing I had to, like, a big fan gathering for a show was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That was amazing. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. If you wanted to talk about building sandcastles by myself, I built quite a few off of just experiencing that. That was amazing. That was a great show. That anime is amazing. I should rewatch it. It's that amazing. I want to rewatch it now. Okay, Hungry Wolf. I've got something for you. I got a sausage for you. A traditional Gulkin sausage made with the giant sheep meat. It's all yours, bud. It's all yours. Hey, is that a Gulkin sausage? Let me have it. Here, I'll give you this. 300 bucks. Anything else you want to say? I'm hungry. No, I mean I'm starved. Well, you already got a sausage, so you're fine. You've gotten what you wanted. Let's see. Oh, it's so good. You need to watch Death Note. Started on Trigun, DBZ. So Death Note's on my list. Like I said, it's always so pushed. I'm not saying you're pushing it right now, Hawk. You're not. But it's just like, it's one of those shows that everyone always pushes. And I'm like, yep, someday. And everyone keeps doing it. Someday. You know, if one person were to recommend it, sure. If 50 million, nah. Started on, yep, so I've never seen Trigun. Trigun's on the list also. Dragon Ball Z, yeah, I've watched that to religious death. I've watched that completely. Dragon Ball Super, original Dragon Ball, all of them are under my belt. One Piece, no matter what, will always be my bread and butter. I'm a One Piece man through and through. I was there I've been on part of the Straw Hat Pirates for, I'm going on probably over 15 years right now. I've been a Straw Hat Pirate. It's good. I love One Piece. The world building is probably the best world building I've ever seen in any form of fiction. If you have Netflix, I also recommend 7 Deadly Sins. I think I've mentioned it before, but I have Bond's Foxen tattoo. You have mentioned it. Here's the thing. I love to death the beginning season of 7 Deadly Sins. It is perfect. I think season 1 of 7 Deadly Sins is perfect. I think it's amazing. It's great. After that, things start to go downhill for me. I just never really feel it. It's just not there for me. It gets a little bit too far out there. Like, season 2 is not bad. I kind of like season 2 because, yes, especially the 10 Commandments, Escanor. That stuff's great. I love it. I think it's amazing. But then you start getting into the Holy War stuff. They start getting away from the animation. The newer stuff with the round table, like with Lancelot and all that, I am not a fan of. It's just not my thing. But I do like the first 2 seasons of 7 Deadly Sins. Really good. The one movie was animated weird. I think the first movie of 7 was a normal animation. I think the first half was pretty slow. It was really dumb. Where Meliodas is just like, they think Meliodas is this one kid. He's like, no, I'm Meliodas. I am not this person you keep saying I am. I am Meliodas. And they never believe him. And then when he finally starts busting out the moves, hey, you're not my kid. Yeah, I'm Meliodas, like I've been telling you 50,000 times. I did enjoy that movie. I just wish we had more action in it. Been watching Dragon Ball since 1998, roughly. See, One Piece, I've probably been doing early 2000s. But, yeah, Dragon Ball, I watched that one probably around the same, not earlier. I watched that one probably 1990, late 1990s like you. Probably original. I never watched the full original all the way through until later. But I definitely saw the first half within that time. Let's see. What other anime have I seen that I can honestly say I really enjoyed? I like Fire Force. I like Soul Eater. I really want them to do a remake of Soul Eater because they never used the original ending. I want them to remake Soul Eater. So I own some of the collections for Soul Eater for the manga. I own some of those actually. Let's see here. So those were really good. One Piece is great. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hellsing was great. I'm trying to think of like really good one. Attack on Titan's really good. Here's the thing. I stopped watching Attack on Titan after I started reading the manga because I already knew what would happen like 2 years before the ending happened. And I was like, oh, you guys aren't gonna know how to take what you're about to see. And yeah, the ending really was a WTF moment. One Punch Man's great. I love One Punch Man. I've been wanting to rewatch Seven Deadly Sins so I can watch Four Horsemen. I saw the first portion of Four Horsemen. It doesn't seem bad. It's just not my cup of tea, but it seems okay. Dragon Ball Z Abridged, beautiful and perfect. I just got through like a few weeks ago watching the Boo Bits. Amazing. I'm trying to think of more stuff before we have to end the stream and I put on some fun stuff quick. Like I said, I know of a lot of anime, I just don't watch a lot. The original Pokemon, of course. I'm actually doing a game with the more badges I get in Pokemon Go is how far I get in the animated series. So the amount of badges decides how many gyms I can watch through, how many Elite Four members I can watch through, how many tournaments. So right now, with how many badges I have to those rules, I'm all the way up to the second gym in the Johto region. So all of Kanto, when they met 2 of the Elite Fours already, all of the Orange Island badges, all of the Kanto tournament, and all of the ending for the Orange Island battle. I've done all of those. Dead Man Wonderland was the first anime I actually sat down and watched. Dead Man Wonderland's good too. I like Dead Man Wonderland. The music is so good. I can be your dead man. Oh, so good. Oh, if you're talking like soundtracks, oh, Dead Man Wonderland rocks. It's just hitting those riffs. I guess Sonic X is technically an anime. I watched that. It was good. If you're a Sonic fan, it's really good. I thought it was alright. I enjoyed it. But I think we're going to have to end the stream pretty soon. So, I am going to play for you a clip. Just the sound of the clip. And it is one of my favorite clips I've ever heard about making sandcastles, basically. Like I said, I'm just going to play the audio. We're not going to play the whole thing. So let's get there. From Clone High. Okay, no. Oh, it's not. They're not gonna have it on YouTube. I don't want to put the whole episode on just to find it, because I do have the ability to get it. Like Clone High is the original Clone High is a masterpiece. I'm sorry, it's really good. So that's getting caught with raisins. I don't think they're gonna have the original soundbite on here. I don't think they're gonna. Like Cowboy Bebop, not the Netflix stuff. So Cowboy Bebop, haven't seen that. I saw the first 3 episodes. Let me put the music back on. The biggest problem I had with Cowboy Bebop is my buddy was forcing Cowboy Bebop on me. So I did everything in my power to poke so many holes in the first 3 episodes of that anime. I did everything I could to really just sink that ship. Because he kept forcing. I didn't want to watch it at the time. I didn't think it was bad. I just didn't want to watch it. He kept making me, forcing me. No, you're going to sit down and watch this. So I watched it, and I just started just blowing holes. So they're on Mars, right? And there's cars. And I'm like, well, how are the cars on Mars? He's like, what do you mean? Well, there's flying cars on Mars. How'd they get them on there? Well, they probably sent them there. Well, how did they send them there? How'd the market go? Like, what kind of dealership would decide to shuttle their vehicles out to Mars? That seems like it's a big investment you're putting out on putting them on Mars. And he's like, I don't know why they're on Mars. Well, these are the questions. Why is it happening? So that happened. And then, the scene where, like, the girl she's pretending to be pregnant, but it's full of pills. And I'm just like, well, how did she get the pills in there? Well, she's carrying them under her shirt. Well, yeah, but is there like a sack she's carrying under? She's just not carrying it with her shirt, right? They're all gonna fall out. She'd have to carry it like this the whole time. And he's like, why aren't you just watching? And I'm like, well, these are the questions. Why is she smuggling pills in a shirt like that? I don't care why she's doing it. What's the mechanism to carry all the pills? He hated me for it. Lost, he did the same thing with me with Lost. I really got into Lost, though. I liked Lost. Lost was really good. But the first episode, the first thing you see is a shoe hanging on a branch. The entire series, I kept bringing up that one shoe in the very beginning. And I'm like, that shoe has to play a role. Like, is that secretly God? Is God a shoe sitting on a branch? Or, like, are we going to figure out how the shoe got on the branch? And we never get an answer for it. And I'm like, you know, this show would have been a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for that shoe. I'm looking at like a 3 out of 10 because they never answered the shoe question. Gotta watch Lost. Lost is interesting. Here's the thing. Lost is a time capsule of like early 2000s. You want to watch Lost? Here's what I'll tell you. I'm not going to spoil a single thing. If you haven't watched, if you have, I still won't spoil it just in case. So, with Lost, the beginning is really a big old, like, there's a lot of mystery throughout all of it. I can't, I'm trying to say it without a spoiler. The ending is very, each episode's over an hour. About an hour, less than an hour. So you go through like 6-7 seasons, I think. When you get to the very ending of Lost, try to think of a good way to put it. This is probably the best way I can do it right here. We're gonna sit down and have ourselves a powwow for a few moments. I know I said we're gonna be done. We're gonna be done very soon, but like, let's just. This is our chill time after doing side quests tonight, which means next week we're doing another main mission. So okay, so, real talk, real talk, real talk, real talk. There we go. The ending. When Lost was first going, I was around when Lost was first around. There were so many theories on how Lost would end, or what Lost was what it was all about. There was so much going on with that. Some people guessed it right with what Lost was. And when they showed the ending and what the answer to it all was, there were a lot of upset people that didn't like it. I will say, you really do get into it and you start liking the characters, you start seeing it. It's really good. I think Lost is a very good show. I just think that there's parts where it really falls on its face. And you'll see what it is when you get to it. Like, there's some parts where you're really scratching your head, like, why would they do that? Like, some characters, like, okay, so how do I put it? We'll make it quick and then we'll end the stream for the night. How do I put it? You'll come across some characters that you will get attached to. And I don't want to say don't get attached to characters. It's not like Game of Thrones where they're killing characters off. But do understand, like, this is a situation where, like, you understand, like, hey, they are surviving on an island, lost. And this isn't a spoiler, this is just what happens. There's a plane crash, and they're on an island. So you gotta figure, okay, probably not a lot of people are just going to live, period. That's just how it is. Like, you're gonna see some characters dying. I gotta get out of here. I know I usually stay to the very end, but I got things that need doing. Don't worry, Captain. We're finishing right now anyway, so you're fine. With that, Niravan, I should probably end it here. Again, Niravan, you're newer, so just going to. I'll do a quick outro for everything. Captain, if you got a split already, perfectly fine. You have a good one. Jason, if you're still here also, yeah, we're gonna end it. I think we've done a good amount. We did a good amount tonight. A lot of stuff. We made $300. Good times. So I'll just finish it up on this. If you can't stick around, Captain, perfectly fine. You have a good rest of your night. Love you to death, my dude, and I hope to see you next week. If not, I'll see you throughout any videos in the comments, anytime. You've got my personal stuff for, like, Xbox and all that. We can always talk back and forth. Always good. Sorry I didn't get back to you on the last stuff, too. Just, it's been a busy, hectic time. I'll tell you about it later on. But anyway, let's end it up here. I think this is a good place. So, I am on every Monday around 4 to 6 p.m. is the starting time. And from that point onwards, we go for about 2 to 3 hours. That's normally what we do. Take it easy. See you next time. Yep. See you later, Hawk. If you're heading out too, Jason, perfectly fine. I'm finishing the things up here. But yep, I'm on every Monday, 4 to 6. We normally go to 2 to 3 hours. Final Fantasy XI is the bread and butter at the moment. That's what we're doing. Just because It's an MMO. It's going to take a long time to grind to the end. We're going to the end, and we're just going to have some fun. Talk about random stuff like we always do. It was a great time tonight. I really loved tonight. It was a good time. Everyone here. Nira Van, Captain Hawk, Jason Brown, all of you. I love you guys all to death. You guys make all of this possible. Nira Van, welcome to all the craziness. Captain, as always, thank you for being here. Jason, the scholar himself, busting on his wisdom as he always does. Yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to thank everyone for making this possible. So I'm Central Time for me. Feel free to hit me up for any tips. I probably will, Near, just because I am very new. Jason's teaching me as much as he can, but I love hearing from everybody. Everyone throw the information into me. I'm an empty jar. Throw it all in. Build a sandcastle on top of me if you want. I'm cool with whatever. But yep, Central Time. I'm Minnesota, so it's always Central for me. But I want to thank everyone for watching, thank everyone for making this possible, and thank the patrons for making this possible, and everyone here in chat. All of you make my life a beautiful, living, happy, sunshine place. I have yet to meet anyone to give me a living hell. I don't think I will. It's always good here. We keep it chill. So, I love all of you to death. I will see all of you next week or in any of the videos at all. All of you keep on going. Have a great rest of your evening. Yeah! See y'all in the next one. Later!